Ellen-Hellen, WIM. Something solid-ish. Caro-Kann. So a bit of French for a change. I like Larsen's G takes F6 with G file pressure, or E takes F6, which I think is it Bronstein that's played this? I think I'll take this option. Right. Okay. I'm like Bishop H3 here. This seems odd. I'm not sure she knows what she's doing. G3 and Bishop E2. I don't know. I just haven't seen this before. This looks odd. I'm sure she'll probably win anyway, but okay, she'll probably just castle queenside now. Maybe I've confused her with this, but what actual concrete things have I got here? I think it looks good because I can forcibly win that bishop for a start, though. Okay, G4 is going to swallow my bishop. So do I want to play knight takes E3 now? Or is there anything stronger? There's Queen A5. So G4, Queen A2. If King B1, Bishop F5. Okay, Queen A5, Queen Bishop F5. Is there anything more punishing here? It just seems so odd. Bishop F5, G4. Bishop G6 has knight H4, and has Bishop E4 and has F3. Bishop F5, G4, what about Bishop E4? There. Yeah, Bishop E4 there. Let's go for this, because then Queen A5, there's no King B1. So Bishop E4, if I have to force if F3 has to be played, E3 is weak. I mean, Bishop takes F3 here, looks good. Just winning E3. I might try that. I think she's asleep or something. I just can't believe this. This mixture of plans. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I don't know. Knight C4 looks good. Okay. B5 here. I lose C6. Knight B6. Alright, it's not so clear, is it? Okay, so knight B6 or knight A5. I'm going backwards. I think I have to go backwards though. To go forwards later. I'm a bit short on time as well. Oh, well, shorter on time, a minute down. Okay, so G6 now. This is knight G6. Knight G6, and then rook E4. Oh, I'll play it anyway. Knight G6, rook E4, and then maybe HE. Otherwise, takes and perpetual checks. Maybe. I don't know even if that is actually, because King F8, there's no... I'm not sure that is a perpetual check. So in other words, if I can get in F5, if G4 is not played, well, I mean F5 here looks interesting. Okay, so Queen F6 now. So it's sort of covering the dark squares, protecting the rook with the other rook. And coming in with now knight D5. Do I want to play C5? Trying to break this pawn chain up a bit. C5 might be better. I'll go for C5. So I'm not a great pawn up actually as it goes. Rook D8 to keep the rooks on. Gives up E5 though. Bit controversial. Right, now knight D5. So I might be threatening knight e3s. Actually, that would be a threat, just immediately winning the exchange. Wouldn't it? Unless queen f2, no, knight takes. Knight e3 looks the dangerous threat basically here, forking queen and rook. By the way, my good friend Nxe mentioned about me misspelling fork. It's a recurring thing I've been doing as FOLK, which is like fork from you know, people, as in people. Fork is actually FORK, and it's like she points out, you know, it is an interesting metaphor with an ordinary fork, you know, as you use with your knife and fork, because the fork's got the prongs, the multiple prongs. So you know, next time you're eating, you know, you can think about that. That you're forking your food. So anyway, I'm going to double up rooks and knight e3 maybe. That looks good, knight e3. The dark squares look good. Okay, maybe rook e8 is going to be played, I guess. Is it a big deal? The bishop seems a bit another awkward place for the bishop. I mean, the pieces here are weird, like the rook on h1. I don't know. Okay, so this is another weird piece. How about just knight e3 now? Knight's like powerful there, surely, on e3. Rook e6. Alright, I'll try and keep everything protected. Do I want to try and get an f4? f4 actually affords queen f5 if the bishop wasn't on d7. I get the queens off here. Don't really want the queens off. But I am a pawn up. So let's go for it. So we can get in rook e2. Can I get in rook e2? Alright, further. And then let's get the king up then. It's pawn chain. I can take this pawn. And it does anything. What about f6? Just try and. Oh, God! I think I've just lost my pawn. So we're in an equal king and pawn ending soon. 3-2 on the queen side. 3-2 on the king side. If it takes, takes. Okay, I have to get to. What about b5 here? Key move to try and stop these pawns. So now f5, trying to get mind you f5. To get my pawn majority working. So g5. Have I just messed up? Or I get these pawns. It's a race on the A pawn and the H pawn now. Oh God. And about 30 seconds each. I might be lucky for a change. Right, I'll step towards the pawn now to get that vital tempo. Now this is embarrassing because how do I get the vital tempo? basically, I've completely forgotten about this position, and I think it's a draw.
Draw?
It's a draw. What am I doing? I don't know. It's early in the morning. It's a draw.